Hi there, this is Marine Hashmi, and I hope you are doing well and taking care of yourself and then staying home. You're not going out and staying healthy. Today, I want to tell you a story. I am following my routine rigorously and my mindful routine. I'm meditating every day and more strictly because it has given me a lot of changes in my personal being, personal growth, and mental growth as well. So, otherwise, about the story that why I started opening up about my struggles and how I started making my videos. So, there's a very interesting fact. I used to hate myself in videos and I would post pictures on social media because of the projects and everything. But I hated my voice, I hated the way I speak, I hated the way I looked. And here I am making videos every now and then. So what happened was I posted one video from a film festival. I was creating something, and then I had to invite people for an interactive art. And then people started commenting, "Oh, we like to see you in the video." But that's not the case. The case is that I still hated myself in the videos. And otherwise, about my story, it's very recent. I have opened up 3 years ago about my struggles because it's very difficult for anyone in my situation that to come out like this and talk about in a society where there is no concept of mental health, and then you have to show yourself as strong and stereotype as well, to be perfect, and then you have the money, you live here, you use this or that. It's a reality, and that's how we like to live, and we like to evaluate people. They are good people also, but I'm talking generally. So I've written on my I work for with my mental health and all my struggles with abuse throughout this whole decade. So I've been exhibiting since 2009, and this is my work. You can see my work on my website www.marinhashmi.com. So some people understood, and people like me who are going through abuse or who are going through same kind of struggle, they started contacting me, saying things, responding towards my painting, and people not from Pakistan, mostly from abroad where I was exhibiting. So that's how I started writing blogs on my website, and it was very dark and intense. There is always a trigger warning with that kind of content. If you want to read, that's also on my website. That was happening, and then one day, my one of my students, he he's 16, 17 years old, and then he motivated me to make my first video the same day. He even said that मिस इफ यू मेक दिस वीडियो, आप जो कहेंगी मैं करूँगा, आपके सारे असाइनमेंट्स मैं सबमिट करूँगा, टाइम पर करूँगा, प्लीज़ जस्ट मेक द वीडियो फॉर अस. एंड आई सेड okay. And he said कि अगर आपके नहीं, आपको views ना मिलें तो you can just penalize me however you want to. And that student is that dinosaur is Nail Sharik. Thank you so much, Nail, for this. And he motivated me to make my first video, and I did. And then I started making it a habit. I started posting on YouTube. My channel is very new. It's a baby. It's 3 months old, and I've got, I think, 173 subscribers, which is a good growth. And thank you so much for all of you subscribing and following me on Instagram. Also, I post on IGTV, Facebook, and YouTube. And the reason, talking about that there are a lot of people who are struggling with a lot of you know survival instincts and traumas and domestic violence and sexual assaults and a lot of things. It's very difficult, and it's the irony that with me, a lot of people have said it to me that, oh, you're so lucky to be alone, you are so sometimes I also want to be alone, and I wish there was nobody around. It's quarantine, it's been 2 weeks, and there is no one around. I have this little tiny guy, and he has been around always, always during my darkest days, during when people have refused hugs to me, closest friends, when someone even was dead. This has happened, and this happens to the people, and people do that. And it's fine if it's happening. I don't mean to criticize anyone, but learn to show some compassion and understanding and empathy towards each other. And someone who is living a different life, they also have same emotions the way you have, and they also have the same struggles. In fact, it's difficult because if I'm not living a stereotype normal regular life as you do, I should not be told that I am very lucky to be alone. I am keeping myself composed and strong more than ever, and intact, and the way it is, because it's the mastering the art of being alone and composed. So that's how it is. Thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you so much for listening and appreciating my work. See you soon.